Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Stellaris and the new Roman Empire, with its emperor, Appy, and his heir, Numerus Aulus. And we better get our butts in gear if we want to go and make Appy into an immortal god king. That being said, last episode was a masterclass in basically chilling out and not really going crazy. What taking a step back and actually going and just relaxing can do for a person. Because we actually did pretty good at the last war. We managed to take the Imperial's capital world and several systems around it, while our allies UPS did lose quite a bit of territory, but our other allies, the Roton Nation, did actually take quite a bit. They did actually take quite a bit. Of course, the United Stars hasn't really lost much. Just one little territory. That's all they lost. That being said, just because they only lost that territory doesn't mean that that's going to be how it's going to be. I'm going to make claims on all of these systems. So the next time we go to war, I will take this whole area over, and that will allow me to basically, well, I can take that area too. That will allow me to basically have, well, back to 3 choke points instead of having, well, I still have 3, but I won't have to worry about this area right here being a troublesome one. Plus, we'll have an additional L gate, which isn't really going to be much use, but not a terrible use either. After all, we only have one more L gate insight to get, and honestly speaking, we can get that by going to where the crud is it? I thought it was with the traditions, but apparently not. Discoveries. There we go. Into the Discoveries tab. That's where all of our relics can be found, including the last wall, as well as Discover Elgate Insights. Basically, if I want to spend 1,000 minor artifacts, these ones, which I have a whole crud ton. In fact, I'm at my capacity. I really should do something with them. Oh, actually, I can do. Cool. But yeah, this is how you spend these minor artifacts, and we can do this Discover Elgate Insight thing. Actually, I am going to do that. There we go. Okay. So, we got the Elgate Insights. Now we just need to go into our technology, go and research that, which it should just be a technology that's already unlocked. We just need to go and, well, do something with it. And of course, also last episode, we finished this archaeology site for the Rubicator, which will be another relic. And what that one does is basically turn minerals into alloys. It just straight up turns minerals into alloys. So, very much yes. Very much yes. That would be a great thing to have to, well, for a military base a military-based empire. Very handy and very much one of the many archaeology sites that I like. Problem is this shard right here. Shard is a terrifying Leviathan creature. The bad news is Shard is not as strong as the other Leviathans. I thought she was. Apparently she ain't. Apparently she really ain't. Oh well, that's fine. I'll just kill her. And also, once I'm done killing Shard, I'm going to go on a bender. Oh hey, the assembly apparently... Ah, that's weird. Yep. Yep. Oh, hang on. There's one more guy that was a part of the war. You. There. Not gonna let that guy try to sneak through my borders. But since that's done, yes, we can declare war on these a-holes. Ah, but they got themselves another ally. The Yurden Foundation? Where the hell is this thing? Ah, up here. These guys. Huh. Oh, and it looks like the Devouring Swarm is doing fine. I thought the Devouring Swarm would get wiped the hell out early on, but apparently no. And, Ortogor galore over there. Oh well. Okay, so I can declare war on these a-holes again. I'm not gonna. I don't want to. I'm not quite ready to go to war with them again. That being said, I'm also not a complete idiot. I don't really have to worry about them. Let's toss you over here and toss you over here.
Construction complete.
Cool.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Alrighty. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's not happening, guys. Sorry to have to be the ones to tell you this, but no. No, you guys really ain't. How is it that we don't have... Oh. Because there's only one route in. Okay. Only one route in? Okay. Why aren't you guys going and killing Shard? I made it clear I want you to go kill Shard. And then go kill that thing, and then, hang out there for a bit to heal up. And let's see here. What do we have? We have the upgrade to the civilian factories. We have robots. Which, honestly speaking, I think I'm just going to go with robots. Straight up robots. And go over that way. Ah. Huh. Yeah, I don't need these archives. What I need you to be is a planetary defense. Yes. And this mixed industries. Sure. Exotic gas refinery? No, we don't need that. Yeah, this is something we don't have, obviously. And it is interesting. Very interesting. Not something I actually care about, but interesting to say the least. Okay, let us make a precinct house because we're probably going to need one. Let's make a surface quarry site. And yeah, that should do that one.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
Yeah, but it's times like these where it would be a very good idea to have a... That it would be a very good...
Xeno fleet engaged. Hostile Xeno fleet detected.
It would be a very good idea to have the hyper relays, because
One of our stations is
then we'd be able to go and just start cracking open these guys almost immediately. But, oh well.
one of our spaceports has been lost. We have mastered a new technology.
And we finally got him. Hyper relays. And now we have this. Activate L gates. Which I think while we are the leaders, it would be a very, 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 very good idea to do so. And hyper relays. And I'm just going to put you right there. And what I kind of do all the time is I just go here and just do this. You can just right click any system and immediately do build hyper relay. It's real simple, real easy to do.
Debris analyzed.
Next to no problem whatsoever.
Xeno station engaged. Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
Yeah, you guys are just screwed. Sorry, Rebels, but you guys are just screwed. Well, apparently we found another one. Most like these empires that keep showing up that we keep quote unquote discovering, there are either two options. One, somebody just finished a war where they basically took some, well, like over here, the UPS, where they made a new empire that became their puppet. Or a pre-FTL civilization ascended. Ascended from being a pre-FDL civilization.
Debris
Really?
analyzed.
Go and take that system real quick, would you?
Xeno station engaged. Hostile Xeno fleet engaged. Construction complete. station engaged. Hostile Xeno fleet engaged. Construction complete.
The demise of Shard the Dragon. The vile old dragon known as Shard has drawn her final breath. In a satchel around her neck, nestled in the downy fuzz underneath the gnarled scales above her heart, hangs her most prized possession, the Rubicator, a relic capable of replicating any artifact it has come in contact with. Relic found, the Rubicator. Start situation, Leviathan parade opportunity. The Rubicator is ours. And I am immediately going to build a starbase because now that I don't have to worry about Shard, I can go and start having fun. And yeah, I'm going to build a hyper relay basically all around this guy. I want to be able to jump my fleets as soon as possible wherever I need to. Embark all. Send you over to here.
Xeno station engaged.
Yep. Unfortunate.
Construction complete. Xeno station engaged. One of our spaceports is under attack.
So, every time you take down a Leviathan, you get a parade opportunity. And this gives you several unique benefits and can branch off into several different things depending on your choices within the situation here. Of course, you can just say, yeah, we can. It'll automatically take it to the nearest grand colony. Basically, it won't actually bring it to, Earth. It'll take it to the nearest. Well, I thought the nearest sector planet, but apparently no. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna send it to Earth because I want to. Actually, you know what? Nah. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, now I don't have a choice. There.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged. One of our spaceports is under attack. System survey complete. Invading Xeno lair.
Yeah, this is usually what happens when you get to when you taken over somebody out and your enemies, all of your enemies' place. They can't. Their fleets can't pop into any system you fully control. And this little symbol here tells you that you fully control it. We don't fully control these systems because their planets still exist there. Their planets are still under their control still. So they can still pop in with their ships once they jump out of, jump out of the lost, whatever the hell, in transit or whatever it's called. Ah, building a better tomorrow? Yes, please. But these just get better and better over time, by the way. And we just finished knocking that one down, and now to knock down the very last one. Okay, back on to you. Send you over there to get basically re-upped. Overseer. In the extraction of the Shard's Eye, was a messy process with a few false starts. Luckily, the behemoth had a lot of eyes for us to practice on. We then towed the optic to Sol, and something both fascinating and revolting happened. The Oculus started attaching and integrating itself into the local starbase overlooking Earth. The cause of this is unknown, but then again, much of the Drake's physiology is beyond us. The fusing is not yet complete, but our scientists believe it has to be halted now if we wish to proceed with our previous plans. Let us see with the sight of Shard, which gives us more sensor range, hyper range. Scrape it off. We have deadlines to reach. Very carefully remove it. We wouldn't want to damage it. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're not. I'm not gonna need that. I don't really want that. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna very carefully remove it because I want that dang eye. And there we go.
Special product complete.
Huh. Okay, so that Secrets of the Ball that we did with our minor artifacts, apparently we gained terrestrial sculpting, and we also advanced the tech of ball organic plant, which I have no idea what the hell that is. But we do have the Secrets of the Ball modifier now, which gives us lower terraforming costs, which is handy. Plus, our leader's heir is now an expert in biology, which, okay.
Mastered a new technology.
Oh, that's what that is. Oh! Ah, well, shit, that's what that is. Ah, we don't have enough money. We need energy crystals to do that. Ah, that sucks. Oh, well, we'll get them. Actually, you probably don't need to actually be here anymore. Actually, stop by that one. I'm going to upgrade yourself there. And then you can head on up there. Yeah, this little rebellions usually aren't ever actually that difficult to put down, really. Realistically, it usually takes little to no time at all to actually go and do anything like that.
Invasion Zero Lair.
Hmm. Oh no. Emperor Appy has appeared on every screen across the Empire. Our population is waiting for the address to begin. Fellow humans, today I want you to know that I am filled with pride. As a people, we have come together and, despite differences, ventured into the unknown, built new worlds, reached new heights of ingenuity. I want to acknowledge your sacrifice. I want to... Emperor Appy suddenly staggers out of view. What is going on? God dang it! Don't you dare die yet, Emperor Appy! There we go. Okay, that rebellion ended. Good. Alright, Emperor. Alright, Appy, you better not freaking die on me. I'm telling you that right now. You better not die on me. I have yet to go and actually, finish you off. So don't you dare die on me yet. Okay, let's get rid of all these star bases that they built. Completely useless, all of them. There we go. The fall. The news didn't take long to spread amongst the populace. Emperor Appy is dying. While the cause of this mysterious illness remains unknown, it does not appear to be immediately terminal. For now, Emperor Appy can remain at their posts. However, unorthodox methods will be necessary to extend our leader's life by a significant amount of time. There must be something we can do, or grant Emperor the rest they deserve. Oh, yeah, no. I've already decided I'm turning this guy into a god emperor. Sorry, but we ain't playing that whole he dies shtick. No. Sorry, Appy, you're staying alive. I'm turning your butt into a gosh dang meme, whether you like it or not. Alrighty. Okay. While Emperor Appy's health is quickly failing, our best medical minds have devised an unorthodox solution. A elaborate apparatus will be built directly inside the council chambers. By granting this machine control over many of his neural processes, we can keep him alive indefinitely. Oh hey, I don't need to turn him into a god emperor. Sweet! Never mind, I am turning him into the god emperor. He's basically turning into god emperor after after all the bullshit that happened. Build this apparatus. That sucks for Appy. Oh, poor Emperor Appy. Poor Emperor Appy.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Well, apparently it's a war zone in some place. I don't really know where. The Living Empire. The procedure was long and arduous. For Emperor Appy, it must have been excruciating, but the results speak for themselves. Installed in the apparatus, no true remains of the Emperor's mysterious illness. While grateful to be cured, those close to him have noticed Emperor Appy's mannerisms and mood has suddenly changed. For now, our leader must remain in the palace, though a plan exists to move the apparatus should the capital be overrun by our enemies. Welcome back, Emperor Appy. Emperor Appy's limerous trait improves. He gains apparatus bound, granting the following effects. His lifespan is now immortal. We do have a new energy credits upkeep of 50, which, welcome. Welcome to our world. They changed it, damn it. Used to be a granted you alloys, but now I guess it just does minor artifacts, which... Okay, so now this thing sucks. Because passive effects makes Archaeotech weapon damage increased and increases our society research by a little bit, which... Meh. Eh. Honestly speaking, I really don't give a crap about any of that. Okay, well, that sucks. That really does suck, because I was looking forward to that. Oh well. Not long after recovering from the procedure, a grand celebration was held on Earth. Luminary gave a speech thanking citizens and scientists, and Appy spoke of the bright and prosperous future they have planned for the new Roman Empire. The timeless luminary shall lead us. We will reform the government for the people. Oh, no, sorry. Sorry, the timeless luminary will lead us. Our God Emperor will lead us. Comet sighted. Oh, hey. A small celestial object with pronounced gases and a comet. Basically, a comet came by and we all thought it was Great Omen. You can get this from basically just shortly after you start the game to, actually, I think near the end of the game. Near the start of the game, heck, this would be a significant amount of Unity. Now, I make easily 12 times that, if not more. That ain't nothing but a friggin' drop in the bucket, dude.
Construction complete.
That ain't nothing but a drop in the bucket. Purge of the Shard. A bright day greeted the packed crowds on Earth today as the procession carrying our proof of the destruction of the Shard traveled through the planet's cities. The parade's progress was broadcasted throughout our empire to billions of viewers. The Eye of Shard already seems to have become a staple of human culture, inspiring artists and creators across the new Roman Empire. After finishing the world tour, the Eye of Shard was placed in a specialized display at the center of the capital to inspire generations to come. Today was a good day for all humans. And we got the Eye of Shard modifier. Worker pop research plus 5%. Menial drone output plus 5%. Authoritative ethics attraction plus 50%. Ugh. And a whole bunch of Unity. But ugh, that ethics attraction. Ugh. Not quite what I wanted, but okay, I guess. All plant. All organic plant. Oh! It basically just helps us produce food. Oh! And the farmers then also produce consumer goods. Oh! Well, that's friggin' handy. That's actually interesting as all hell. Huh. And do we have anything else we actually care about? Okay, no. Well, let's start clearing out our backlogs over here. And let's do adaptive bureaucracy, just because I can. And this we will do that, ship upkeep. Though that is going to boost our naval capacity yet again.
Construction complete.
We are never going to be able to pull ourselves out of that freaking breach, are we? Oh, that sucks. It's hilarious, but it sucks. It's absolutely hilarious, but it sucks. Oh. Well, actually, you know. Build that, then you can just chill out right there. And you...
We have mastered a new technology.
Oh. Okay, I guess we lost some... Oh. Yeah, you just barely managed to reach the station start upgrading. Okay. Alrighty, and... arc furnaces. That's the thing that they had. So, should we? Yeah, we're going to do that. Because since we have those arc furnaces anyways, we're going to want to upgrade them anywho to be slightly better if we can. It looks like they might have completely upgraded them, so we won't have to worry about that. But we do only have two. And we have another revolt brewing. Well, that's something we should probably start dealing with, honestly speaking here. Oop. as well as dealing with the whole we need to go and start clearing blockers thing. Okay, so let us deal with this area down here. You are going to be the... There you are. You are going to be the new frontier whatever. Alrighty. And we don't have a lot of minerals, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Precinct house. Medical center. Hollow theater. And we are going to actually go and see if we can't get some more. We're not really... We're not really doing all that crazy when it comes to making a whole crud ton of the hyper relays. We should, but we're not. Okay, back onto this. 2 hollow theaters. And... let's go with a... Yeah, we'll go with another precinct. Well, do we need to? I don't think we do. I think we'll go with a commercial zone. Should we? Yeah.
Debris allocated. Our ships have been upgraded. You know, I'm this close to saying we don't need any other species in our nation anymore. I'm really this close to saying that. So, let us see. Alright. So. I think for now you're going to land in the sector capital, if for no other reason than just to be on the safe side. Horror of the Void. Ah, yes, I did send these guys over here to fight the dimensional horror. We have encountered some kind of vast entity near the vortex. It appears to exist only partially inside our own universe, with the bulk of the creature still trapped in whatever nightmarish realm it spawned from. There is a malevolent intelligence at work here, ancient beyond our concept of time and utterly alien in its design. We can only guess as to its purpose. Can't be good. Have fun. Blow it up. And dead. Vanished.
The malignant entity which appeared to breach our universe near the vortex has been banished back to its own realm. Only time will tell if this influence is significantly weakened. If its influence has been significantly weakened to keep it there for good. We are detecting some kind of anomalous residential energy that must have been left behind by the dimensional rifts the creature opened. Studying this energy more closely could lead to scientific breakthroughs. Sure. Oh, hey, cool. You're not doing jack. Research. And then survey. Lost a lot of good ships there. But the next one I definitely want to do is take on the Onmei Dreadnought. I need to take on the Onmei Dreadnought. That thing needs to get destroyed. Okay, right. I have a whole bunch of science ships that aren't doing jack, so let's just go on down here to where our science ships are, and we will have them start doing whatever. I don't care whatever it is, just do something. Alrighty, and go into there. Oh. There we go. I'm gonna replace you with a precinct house. Yeah. Yeah, barely does. They barely the strongholds barely do anything for stability, and we don't need any more naval capacity. So, yeah, good to do that. I really do think I'm just going to say forget the forget all the others, because honestly speaking here, I really don't need any more of them, I don't think. I kind of don't want them. They keep rebelling. The only problem is if I switch it over to, hey, we don't want any other species anymore. Well, gosh dang it. I could have sworn I told you to uplift these guys. So uplift them already. Our team members have been recording strange activity on the ship transporting the horrific inverse mass to Sol. Windows into worlds of pure pain and whispers of destruction are just a few of the disturbing accounts we've received. It's believed that the mass of the dimensional horror is to blame. We might rightfully worry what would happen if we were bringing the ship's cargo to Earth. Return from whence it came? No, we need to study this or contain it. We can't let this phenomenon spread. Contain it.
Construction complete. Blocker cleared.
Hmm. Vote for no. Sorry, but I want my guy to stay as alive as possible. God damn it, guys. God damn it, guys. Come on. Special project complete. Our study of the energy anomalies produced by the vortex dimensional rifts has finally yielded results. The energies involved in the creation of these portals are unlike any we have ever encountered. Most intriguing of all, our scientists theorize that it may be possible to devise a new method of interstellar travel using these exotic energies. Research option game jump drives with a boost by 50% to them. Jump drives are actually pretty interesting. So, imagine the UPS were my enemies, and I had managed to gain this area in a war. But I wanted to jump over here because this one is too heavily fortified for me to get past, as well as this one. A bright day greets yada yada yada. Okay, yeah, pretty much just the horrific inverse mass got shown off, and what we got from it is a modifier that gives us all just an increase to all of our research jobs and a whole bunch of unity. Okay, so anyways, like I was saying, I have this area, and my ships are right here. But these choke points are just way too thick for me to even jump past and hit his squishy insides. Well, with the jump drive, you can basically jump from here to any system that you can actually see. So, basically jump from this one to, say, over there if I had enough, sensor range or whatever. Basically, just yeah, it's not bad. It's interesting to say the least. Interesting to say the least. Not super incredibly amazing, but something. It's something.
Construction complete.
Huh. Cool. So what's going down? Ah, yes. These things are about to be added. Uplift. There we go.
The
Finally.
Xeno animals have been enlarged. Is this wise?
Let's see here. Where's our species?
These are the two species that we basically added to our people. And you guys are actually going to get something slightly different. Yeah, you guys are going to have social welfare. I'll allow you guys to... nah. I'll allow you guys to migrate wherever the hell you want. You will basically do the exact same. You'll be a resident, you'll have social welfare, and I just won't allow you to colonize. Where's our lithoids? Lithoids. The lithoids can stay enslaved. As for the rest of y'all, I don't want you here anymore. I don't give a crap about any of y'all. I don't not want any of y'all here anymore. So y'all just bugger off somewhere. I don't care where you go. You just can't live here. Y'all are being way too, well, way too annoying for me. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay, and we're just gonna displace them. We're not gonna kill them. We're not that evil. We're just gonna tell them, you know what? We don't need laborers anymore, or at least we don't need those specific kind of laborers anymore. Damn it. Okay, familial fission. While the new Roman Empire provides a solid structure upon which to model their internal societal order, it may not necessarily be what suits the uplifted Praetorian best. Their sudden rise to becoming our intellectual equals robbed them of millennia of potential societal and cultural development. Perhaps the result of this, the Berean social order is in a state of extreme flux. One day, the family unit is paramount. The next day, community leaders are calling for the dissolution of all clan-like bonds. And we could either make them more authoritarian, or we can make them more egalitarian. I'm going to say fascinating, because neither one of those is very interesting to me. Don't get me wrong, we've already got something like that happening here on Earth, thanks to Shard's eye. But I don't want it to continue. Okay, what we had assumed was a nominally small gas giant is in fact not. Beneath a deceptive cover of thick dust swirling in the upper atmosphere lies a regular planet. A barren planet, but a planet nevertheless. This has proven quite embarrassing to the astronomical community on Earth. Neato. Huh. Interesting. Oh, we don't have any more things to research. Eh. I bet you that's not going to be the case for very long. Oop. And we're almost out of energy credits. Good thing I got that. Oh, hey, look at that. We're over our fleet capacity. Finally.
We have mastered a new technology.
Ah, shit. We're also out of food. I didn't think we would be. Oh, let's go with... Huh. That's a lot of... Eh. Huh. Okay, we are going to go with, let's go with that, since now we actually need it. Yeah, I kind of made a little bit of a mess for myself by basically kicking everybody out,
Special product complete.
but, I kind of don't want any of these guys here anymore. It's just, they're just annoying the hell out of me by being, well, themselves. So let's just kick them all out. Except for maybe these guys. Maybe I will keep them. Ah. Oh, well, too late now. Oh well. Well, I think we've gotten this to, a point where I can be okay with calling it for the day. We are right now the president of our federation, at least for a little bit, for the next, how long? We don't know for sure. But of course, we have 40 years from, there we are, 2357. So yeah, quite a while before we got to hand the fleet back to whoever the heck is the UPS. I'm willing to bet. Hand it over to the UPS, which works for me. Of course, our humans are now having to deal with several planets all on their own, but that'll be fine. I was getting sick and tired of having to deal with all that annoying freaking slave bullshit anyways. So, we're going to call it there. Thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a good one, and sayonara.